You know, I talk more about a theme, corporatism, anti-corporatism theme. People want to talk issue A, B, C, D, and E. Probably the #1 issue of importance to me is saving our planet. I'm a firm believer that we are in grave danger. The deniers get given a whole lot more media play than they deserve, given the tiny number of scientists that fail to recognize global climate change is coming. And I think as the so-called leader of the free world, that it's utterly irresponsible on the part of our leaders to not stand up, to put in place the green technologies of today and tomorrow. And I think about your grandchildren, my grandchildren, their kids, and this planet is not going to be habitable for much longer if we don't stand strong right now on this stuff.
If elected, will you support a national direct jobs bill that is aimed at cleaning up our infrastructure and reducing our oil usage and ensuring that we have green jobs that cannot be exported?
Kind of like a new CCC or
new WPA?
Yeah, by all means. Just the other night I was up in there's a sustainable community. There aren't many in this country, much less in Illinois, up in northern Ford County, a very red area. 37 years ago, 100 people got together and developed STELL. You were up there a few days before me. It's a place called STELL, S-T-E-L-L-E. I would encourage you to look it up online, STELL, Illinois. And we were talking up there. It's about 100 homes, and none of them buy power from the power companies. They've all got wind turbines and solar panels, and they're very future-oriented. Very wonderful people, and I was saying up there the other night that yet there is a whole lot of work that needs doing in this country, and there's a whole lot of people that need work, and we need to bring them together. How many hundreds of bridges are literally crumbling here in Illinois? It's just a question of when, not if, we have a bridge collapse like they had in St. Paul back in '06 or '07. And you will see those bridge stories over and over again. I think maybe the wind has been taken out of the sails of the Palin-esque folks who push for drilling for more fossil fuels with this leak. No one likes to see a disaster like that, but I think that it's opened a lot of people's eyes with regards to not going forward and looking at using the sun and the wind and the movement of the tides and geothermal energy and those types of things.
Well, and I also think that corporations are tied into that, because you take a company like Walmart, for example, that gets to dump and do whatever they want until, let's look at the media, and someone can try to hold them responsible for it and try to get lawyers involved, but they don't want to do anything until the media gets involved, and then it's considered bad press. But if the media didn't get involved and just wanted to turn away from it, they'd continue doing it.
Media is huge. That's why I was tickled to see this coffee party covered in Newsweek.
I didn't like that article.
Well,
another story.
Actually, to be honest with you, I'm always a Newsweek behind, so I haven't read the article. I saw it, but.